Okay, it's quite unfortunate that during mourning, Kenyans' lives are actually lost, poking holes into the etiquette by the discipline forces when it comes to crowd management issues. I'm still in studio, joined by Philip Kisia, and I have to ask, what does justice look like for these bereaving families? Earlier on, we were talking about, some of this 10-point MOU that was decided between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto, compensation for lives lost during protest, or rather, at the hands of security officers, is key amongst these 10-point issues. What does justice look like for these bereaving families?
First of all, Jace, let me thank KTN for even airing and remembering the guys at the bottom, because these are just common people. They would have been forgotten. But the fact that your station has taken it as a very serious matter and aired is something really other stations should emulate. Again, Jess, you cannot compensate for death. Let's start from there. So you should not be talking about compensating for death. Otherwise, then you're giving police or those people who are armed a license to kill, to shoot and kill, knowing that they'll be compensated. How can you compensate for life? Life is not bought in a shop, that can be exchanged for value.
Yeah.
So life has no value. The other thing is that is disturbing is in the 10-point agenda, one of the things that was to be addressed, the issue of justice and the rule of law. Now, I don't know whether that MOU has actually been passed down, the ladder, or it has just been left at the executive level. Because if that information has been shared by those who are assisting the ruling class to rule, then such occurrences should not be happening. It is sad that the police are still applying brutal force on people who are not armed, okay? And in any event, I heard on air that the officer was trying to justify brutal force because people had walked into a police station. If Kenyans walk into a police station with a candle, they are not armed, a candle, why would you apply a brutal force? Is there no better way of controlling a crowd? You have no strategy on how to deal with such a circumstance? It is very sad. It actually goes to confirm that if there's anything that needs to be done as a matter of priority, is the issue of reforming the police. Justice. I'm just hoping and praying that the families who have lost their loved ones, I'm told, I think there are 4 reported, but I'm told there are more than 4, that justice will be done. These were innocent Kenyans who were just mourning their leader, somebody they loved. They should not have met their death through brutal means, applied to them by those people who should actually be protecting lives, not taking away lives. It's a sad state of affairs, and I'm hoping that we still have tomorrow and the day after. I'm hoping that from the lessons that we have learned in the last 2-3 days, that such an occurrence will not happen again.
Definitely hoping for peace to prevail during the remaining few days as we give a befitting send-off to the late Raila Amolo Odinga, and hoping that this issue is not swept under the carpet, that justice will truly prevail. We'll keep you updated as members of the Fourth Estate. Right about now, we want to take